Hello and welcome back to Chasing Green Arrows. The Champions League is back again, second leg this time. It was a very entertaining first leg. Some surprising results, some expected results. I have with me my co-host Aziz. How are you doing, bro?
Not too bad. Not too bad. What's up?
I'm doing well, man. Just football matches after matches. It's the Premier League and now it's the Champions League. I mean, our contest is still going. As we saw, like there's a lot of participants. Winner will win a prize. It'll be some good fun. I think the leaderboard is very tight right now, very close. So make sure everyone predicts this game as well, this round as well. The second leg, we've completed the first leg of games. Now second leg is a fresh set of predictions. You ready to start predicting?
Let's go.
Let's go. So first game, Dortmund-Sevilla. Dortmund leading 3-2. It was an excellent game. They have 3 away goals, mind you. So Sevilla will need to win, I think, a draw or anything like that Dortmund will go through. So your thoughts on this game? Haaland has been a beast. He's been excellent. Sevilla, they played well. I think they're a good team, but they just defensively, they lacked a bit. And away from home, it won't be that easy. But are you predicting a close game?
I think Haaland will be a little too much for Sevilla to handle. I think he's that kind of form that he is in. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for any team to stop him, and a lot of teams are eyeing him. I can tell. So what will happen at the end of the season is a different story. But I think that this particular game, I think 3-1 to Dortmund.
We're going 3-1 Dortmund. I'm going 2-1 Dortmund. I think it'll just be a bit closer like the first leg. But Dortmund will be at home. There's no fans there, but it definitely make a difference. And Haaland is just superb, man. I think he's scoring. Yeah. He just scored a couple of goals against Bayern right now as well. So he's been on fire.
It's crazy. Yeah.
And then moving on to the next game, Juventus-Porto. Juventus shock defeat to Porto in the first leg, 2-1. They have the away goal, but still, they're down 2-1. They'll have to take they have to take the initiative in this game. They have to attack, be on the front foot from the start. Your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I think Juve was found. I feel like they just were a little too confident, maybe, or they just have had that kind of a season where they've they've been a little lackluster going in, and then they've kind of been chasing the game a lot. You saw in the end they tried a little bit, but it wasn't enough. If they can come out and play a proper 90 minutes of football, they'll win and they'll go through in the tie. But they can't be sleeping for the first few minutes and give away those goals, which cost them a lot. I think that they'll be okay for this leg. I think 2-0 Juve.
2-0 Juve, and I think Pirlo, a bit, he's inexperienced. You can tell there's some tactical issues there. He's learning on the job as well. But in these kind of games, you expect like a Ronaldo type, performance. So one of the big players coming in and scoring. You don't really need to depend on tactics, but at the same time, like you said, they'll have to be on the ball from minute one, and someone like you need a Ronaldo kind of special to keep them in the win them the time.
Yeah.
Juventus Porto, I said 2-0 for Juventus. And then moving on to the next game, Liverpool versus Leipzig. Liverpool winning 2-0. Leipzig's defense is a bit weak. We saw that. It was easy for Liverpool. Liverpool are not doing well in the Premier League, but now I think they're going to put all their eggs in one basket. They'll go for it in the Champions League. Jota is back as well. Fabinho is back, so they're strengthening the squad. How do you see this game? A comfortable win for Liverpool?
I think so. I think that they've already done enough in the first leg to just kind of take it easy. Just make sure that they don't leak goals and use this as a little bit of a stepping stone into the next leg. Let's just get some form back, get some goals, and try to just get the form of the league kind of behind them and just try to start winning some more games. So I think it'll be a 2-1 win for Liverpool.
2-1 win for Liverpool. And for this game, I can't see Liverpool. I can never put Liverpool to win, but I think they'll go through with this result 1-1. But I think that Leipzig defense is kind of weak, and Liverpool will exploit it because their game is to attack. Even if Liverpool concede, they will score a goal. So it might be a high scoring game. I'll go with 1-1. And then PSG Barca, will there be a miracle? We saw Liverpool do it against them in a similar position, but now they're playing a very tough PSG team who are in form. Barca, just apart from Messi, even Messi looks kind of lost. They can't just really depend on him. It's very difficult, especially against Mbappe, Neymar, and a very organized PSG team. Your thoughts on this game?
I think it'll be an open game. I think there'll be goals in this game, but I just feel like it's way too much for Barca to make a comeback. I think Barca will win 3-2, but I think PSG will go through.
Okay, you're going 3-2 Barca. I'm going to go 3-1 PSG. I just feel I said 3-1 last time and it was 4-1, but I just feel they have that attacking quality. And if Barca do go on the attack, they'll get hit on the counter. I think the likes of Neymar and Mbappe will beat them with the pace. So I'm going 3-1 PSG. And then Man City versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. City with a 2-0 lead, going and two away goals, mind you. They have the confidence, they're killing it in the Premier League, but this is the title that Guardiola wants. I keep repeating this, but this is the title that he
Yeah.
wants. So I'm sure they won't take this lightly. They'll come out on the attack, and they'll be very disciplined and defensive as well. How do you see this game panning out?
Yeah, I think this is going to be his the trophy that has eluded him for a while now. So I think that this is going to be the one that he really wants. Um, I think it's going to be a comfortable 2-0 win for City. I don't think there's going to be any surprises here.
I'm going 4-0 City. I just feel they'll score a couple of goals, and then in the last few minutes, I think they'll go crazy, like they did against who was it
Wolves.
against Wolves in the Premier League. Yeah, so I'm gonna. What did I say? I said 4-0. Ready? Yeah, 4-0 City.
Yeah.
Moving on, Real Madrid versus Atalanta, a very close game, mind you, in that game. I think Atalanta got a red card. They hung on for most of the game, but then Madrid scored 1-0. They found that winner. Madrid, I don't know if I'm sure the players are coming back. I don't know how many injuries they have. In the last game, they had a lot of injuries. But do you expect them with their experience, especially if the likes of Ramos comes back, they will be favorites? How do you see this game panning out? Atlanta, decent team.
Yeah, I think that was a very close game. I think Atlanta was hanging on for a long time, like you said. I mean, but I think like the experience that Atlanta hasn't had that much experience, and a newer team versus Madrid, who's been there, done that a lot of times in the Champions League, time and again. So I think that experience will count for something, and they'll win 2-1. I think Madrid will win 2-1.
2-1 Madrid. I'm going to go with another 1-0 Madrid win. I think it'll be a close game, but they'll go 2-0 on aggregate. But yeah, 1-0 for Real Madrid. Moving to the next game, Bayern Munich versus Lazio, 4-1. Bayern are leading. Probably more goals. They're probably the favorites right now based on the current performance and last year's performance. The attacking quality is just abundant. Like player after player, they have just brilliant players. Even their wing backs are crazy. So your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, it's going to be an easy Bayern win, 3-0. I think. I mean, there's not a lot to talk. They are the champions. They are the favorites. They are looking the most dominant team at this moment in time, and they will be the team to beat.
Yeah, I'm going 5-0 Bayern. It's be a bit expensive.
Nice.
And be a bit expensive. Chelsea versus Atletico. Some controversy about the goal. People are saying it was offside. Some people are saying it's not offside. Chelsea, Giroud's goal. It was a
nice finish.
It was a really nice finish. And I think Chelsea will be the favorites going into this game just because they have the away goals, but don't count Atletico out. I don't think home and away makes as much difference, especially without the fans. Even in recent times with the fans, we've seen that the away team, sometimes they don't have that pressure. They go, especially if they're losing, and they just go on the attack. So Chelsea will want to score some early goals to put the tie away. If they take it deep and Atletico score one goal and go ahead, then it could be slight trouble. It'll be an exciting game, but Atletico will need to play better. They need to attack more. I think this will probably suit them because at home they would have to take initiative. Here, Chelsea will take initiative and try to finish off the tie. So they can play on the counter, and Simeone loves that. So your thoughts on this game?
I think 1-0 at the end of 90, and then one more in extra time for Atletico to go through 2-0.
Oh,
that's my prediction.
So you're going 2-0 for the game and overall 2-1.
For the game, yeah.
2-0
overall 2-1, yes.
Wow. So you're going Atletico, huh?
I just feel like as much as Chelsea is struggling to create enough chances, and Atletico is already going to be hard. I think they're going to set up nicely at the back, and I think when Chelsea are going to, if Chelsea is smart, they'll sit behind and just try to make this a 0-0 game. But I think at the end of 60, when things going a little bit tricky, I think that's when they'll probably lose out on a goal. And I don't know. I just have something that Simeone will come up with something out of his hat to create that. And then I think Chelsea will just be tired because they've had a lot of games also. So I think that at the end, I think that one extra goal will come through in overtime.
Okay, that's crazy. I want to predict that. Because I really like Atletico Madrid. I hope they go through. I hope you're correct. But at the same time, I think I've been very impressed with Chelsea defensively and attacking. Yes, they've lacked creativity, but I think it's also a matter of finishing. Werner missed a few chances. One goal wrongly called offside, I think, against Liverpool. But yeah, they did miss chances. They weren't clinical enough. Right. So I think they'll have to improve that, and I think they might. But at the same time, defensively, Tuchel's done a great job. I think in every game they've played really well. I see them conceding maybe against Atletico, but I'll go 1-1 draw to Chelsea to go on 2-1 aggregate. So I'll go 1-1 draw. I think it'll be a very closely contested game. But Chelsea might just have enough, especially defensively. But like you said, fatigue can play a part in this game.
Right.
And, on the counter, Suarez will always be a threat. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm really looking forward to this game and this set of pictures. But thank you so much. That wraps up all the predictions. Make sure everyone who's watching, like, they put in your predictions. We'll be posting this on Instagram and we'll take your predictions there. And Don, take care, man.
Yeah, looking
Any
forward to
last
this.
thoughts?
Like, I'm just looking forward to this. This is going to be fun. I'm waiting for the leaderboard also to come out. I think
That's
I had a
what.
few good predictions, but I think I'm somewhere in the middle of the table, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I'm actually like okay, chilled about this. I'm looking forward to Thursday night.
That's going to be the fun time.
That's the more fun. But yeah,
True.
I think some great games in Europa League as well, especially if you support Arsenal, Tottenham, United, these teams, Milan as well. Like if you support these teams, there's some exciting games there, especially United, Milan. We'll discuss that as well when the time comes. But I think thank you so much for joining me, and catch you soon.
As usual, man. Take care.